Welcome back to Broken Electronics. I'm Lee, and I'm really glad you could stop by here today. And I'd like to apologize for those of you who are anxiously awaiting uh, this week's Marcintosh offering on PowerPC iMacs. The regularly scheduled video will come up later in the week. However, just today, Monday, as of this recording, Apple dropped macOS Monterey 12.3. So, I have booted up the test machine, and hopefully we're going to see if there are any problems. Hopefully there are none. And if you want to check out this process as we go, please stay tuned. All right. As usually happens with a new macOS release, we've had a new release of OpenCore Legacy Patcher 0.4.3, which resolves some issues. So it's always good to check for that. I have in fact done that. I've downloaded it, and I have built OpenCore and installed it already. Now, I would be remiss if I did not point this out. This is not in any way a political channel. I try to avoid political commentary as much as I can, but of course some things can't be ignored. If we look here with this notation from Mikola, one of the lead developers of OpenCore Legacy Patcher, he refers to his family in the Ukraine and that he's going to be stepping back from OCLP development for a while here. I certainly wish him the best. My prayers are with his family and with all in the Ukraine, and we hope that it turns out well. I encourage you to go to the page and read through this for yourself. All right. So we've done that. Anyway, the next thing we need to do now, an update is available for your Mac, macOS Monterey 12.3, as we've said. We won't click on more info. You can always do that. You should. But we're going to click Update Now. Now, it's going to have to download. That will take a while. It will have to prepare. That will take a while. All sorts of things are going to go on here. What have we got? 7 minutes remaining. That's not bad for day of release. Okay, so please stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Okay, finally it restarts. Yeah, the download itself was not bad at all. The 7 minutes was pretty accurate, maybe a little less. Why it has to spend so long preparing? I'm used to 15 minutes preparing. This was 20 minutes. Oh well. I guess we'll wait here until something happens. It should reboot itself several times, of course. I guess it was Big Sur 11.3, wasn't it, where everything went south, and since then we've all become really jumpy about updates. Oh, okay. We'll see if this jumps to the second monitor. Right now it's I've got two black monitors. Okay, here we go. I don't know why. The iPhone 13 Pro has got an excellent camera, but the focusing has just not been right. All right, this is obviously flying along. I'm not anticipating any problems, but where we've been, I think it's good to make sure. And since I have the test machine, why not? Yeah, my last few updates I did Big Sur updates on the main machines. Okay, it paused slightly, but generally it's going so quickly you can't tell what it's doing. Yeah, this is the ramrod display. It always does this. It goes really slowly. But basically, I mean, you could, I think, at this point, set it not to show verbose mode and just let it boot. Uh, and the last couple of times I have updated Big Sur, I've just walked away from it. Let it update and come back, and there you are logging into your desktop. Okay, I think probably you've seen enough of this. Stay tuned. Okay, screen went black. It rebooted itself, and here we are flying along. Important to note, at this point, no need for forced shutdowns and restarts. Really good. All right, we've gone black again. And the secondary monitor is showing us your standard boot screen. I'm sure it's going to reboot from here. I probably should just unplug the second monitor from the system before I start these things, so I don't have to keep moving the camera around. Now I'm pretty sure if I were to stop the clip, it would immediately go into something else. On the other hand, maybe it'll sit here for 10 minutes. No way to tell. Well, okay. Stay tuned. And true to form, within seconds after my making that decision, we got verbose input on the main monitor. I wish this thing would focus. And then it shut down. Light on the computer is still on, so we should see something presently. Yep, and here we are. And darn, focus, for heavens, there we go. Yeah, my 10 Pro Max, or whatever the heck it was called, didn't have this focus problem. I mean, this is definitely a better camera, but you gotta watch the focus. Okay. And login screen. Okay, there's probably some setup things I'll have to do here. Maybe not. But we'll be back when we get to the desktop, so stay tuned. Well, okay, here we are on our desktop. Everything appears to be optimized. Obligatory to look at about this Mac, and here we have Mac OS Monterey 12.3. Absolutely smooth. Could not have been smoother. No forced restarts. It just ran. That was awfully nice to see. Okay, there's not much more to look at here. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it eases your minds about upgrading your own Mac Pros. Again, I'd like to offer prayers, of course, for everyone in the Ukraine, given the text we saw on the OpenCore Legacy Patcher release page. And with that in mind, be good to other people, particularly your neighbors. Be good to yourselves. Any good we do in this world has to start from that. We'll make this world a better place. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we're going to try. It isn't yet, so please, until it is, take very, very good and careful care in these difficult times. Okay, we'll be back later this week with our regularly scheduled Macintosh PowerPC, and then many, many more things. That video that I alluded to about compiling 10.4 Fox on various versions of Power Mac machines should come up soon, and a whole lot of other things. Until those things are available on the channel, this has been Broken Electronics.